The movie begins and we meet Eva, who works at a cafe. After not being able to afford her dad's medicine, she needs to speak to her boss about getting a raise. The movie now shows you Sergeant Leo Barnes. Leo Barnes is patiently waiting for purge night so he can go out for revenge over who killed his son. The movie then changes to Liz and Shane, who are trying to go to Shane's sister's for purge night. We also find out in this scene that Liz and Shane are breaking up, but Shane is having second thoughts over the breakup. With 2 hours to go until the purge begins, we see Eva make it home. She gets jump scared of her neighbor Diego. Diego tries persuading Eva to bring him up there with her tonight to help protect her, but Eva says no. We meet Eva's daughter Callie. We also meet Eva's dad, who is sick and needs medicine. Eva and her dad have an argument over the medicine, as he claims it doesn't make him feel better and that it's a waste of money. After their argument, Papa Rico says he's going to bed and that he doesn't want to disturb during this night. He also tells his daughter and granddaughter that he loves them very much and makes sure that they lock up. Eva then explains to her daughter that she didn't get the raise. The movie then cuts back to Liz and Shane, who have just been grocery shopping before going to his sister's. As Shane is waiting for the car door to be unlocked, he gets jump scared by a purger. In this scene it shows you all the purgers in creepy masks just waiting for purge night. It then cuts back to Leo Barnes, who is getting geared up to go out on purge night. Papa Rico gets dressed and leaves a letter and gets into a black limo. As purge night gets closer, Liz and Shane are trying to leave the city, but their car breaks down. In this next scene we see Leo Barnes leaving his garage to head out. Eva and Kelly lock up and prepare for purge night. Liz and Shane find out that their car wires have been cut. And then we see the masked purgers watching them, and now Shane and Liz are forced to be on the streets on purge night. The purge begins as Kelly and Eva watch it from their TV. Leo Barnes hears the announcement as he's driving. We also see that Liz and Shane are in the middle of the city as it's getting announced. As the alarms start, we see all the ways people will be purging tonight: sniping from rooftops, walking around with axes, hijacking school buses. The first kills in the movie come from a truck, with the guy being called Big Daddy. In this next scene we see Leo Barnes try and drive across the bridge but is forced to turn as there is a shootout. Liz and Shane are still on the streets and trying to survive. Kelly says she's gonna see if her grandpa is awake but realizes he's gone. He leaves a letter saying he's gonna get killed by the rich and that there will be 100,000 transferred into their accounts. After realizing that Papa Rico is dead, they hear a loud noise come from outside. Big Daddy's army is outside and about to enter the building. They hear a loud noise and see that Diego has broken into their apartment. Diego threatens them with rape but doesn't realize that there is an army also in the building. Diego goes out ready to kill whoever is in the building but gets shot and dies. As Diego is getting shot, Eva and Kelly use this time to hide in a closet. They are found in a closet and they get dragged outside. As they are getting dragged outside, Leo Barnes happens to be on the street. He sees that Kelly and Eva need help, but he keeps telling himself to drive. He finally gives in and decides to help them. As he walks towards the trucks, Liz and Shane see his car and get into it. Leo Barnes shoots Big Daddy's army. He kills most of them and then shoots Big Daddy, but we later find out he doesn't die. Leo Barnes tells Eva and Kelly to come with him. When they get back to the car, he realizes Liz and Shane are in it and tells them to get out. During this time, Big Daddy gets back up and they are forced to drive off. Big Daddy shoots at his car but it doesn't kill anyone inside. As they get away from the shootout, Leo asks them why they are all out on purge night. Leo's car also breaks down because of the bullets. He gives them all guns and tells them to stay off the streets and that he can't take them with him because they will slow him down. Eva then tells Leo that she can get him a car if he brings them to her family members safely. Eva promises she can get him a car as long as he gets them there safely. So they start heading there, but Leo says if they slow him down he will cut them all off. After they get out of their first lane, they see a woman waving a gun around screaming, so Leo says all of them need to listen to him so they can survive. We also see the bikers abduct someone into their van. As they start getting ready to walk again, Shane steps into a trap and Leo is forced to shoot people from windows and stairs, and Shane needs to shoot himself out of the trap so they can all survive. They take the business district as it's not busy on purge night. Eva, Kelly, Liz, and Shane all formally meet. Kelly tries speaking to Leo, and then Leo makes a no-talking rule. As they are walking through the business district, they see a stockbroker hung up. As they leave another lane, Liz gets jump-scared by one of Big Daddy's workers. His final words before he dies are, "We were just doing our duty." They enter the truck and realize the trucks are ran by the government. Another truck shows up, and they are forced to leave. In this next lane, we see that there are purgers at the end of it. Liz gets jump-scared by a rat getting one of the purgers' attention. As the purger enters the lane, Leo chokes him to death. They take the underground route to Eva's friend's house as it's probably the safest. During this time, we also see Leo give Kelly his bulletproof vest. They also see homeless people as they are walking through the train tracks. Purgers on bikes come onto the train tracks with fire guns, forcing all them to run. Eva falls over, so Leo picks her up, and Liz and Shane choose to shoot at the bikers and ends up blowing the bikes up. Leo, Eva, and Kelly make it out of the train station as they wait till Liz and Shane to show up. Liz and Shane finally show up, but Shane has been shot. After this, they are forced to run to Eva's friend's house. Eva's friend answers, and they are invited in. Leo tells Eva that he needs the car. As Leo is changing his shirt, he sees Eva's friend taking pills and drinking. After this, we find out that Liz and Shane finally get the relationship back on track. Leo tells Eva again that he needs the car, and Eva then tells him that there is no car. After Leo realizes there's no car, he gets ready to leave. Right as he's about to leave, Lauren kills her sister because she had been sleeping with her boyfriend. Leo and Lauren have a little shootout before everyone leaves the apartment. When they are in the corridor, they realize they are back to being on the streets. They hear a truck pull up, so Leo checks it out. He sees that it's Big Daddy and his army, and now he knows that they want to kill him and also kill the 2 girls he saved. Leo then returns and tells all of them they need to leave now. He tells them all to jump the fence and to run as fast as they possibly can and to not wait for him. Leo patiently waits for Big Daddy's army to enter the building so he can jump the fence. Right as he jumps the fence, he gets ambushed by the masked purgers. When they are in the van, they finally meet the people in the masks. The people in the masks say they aren't purgers, they just do it for the money. They get dropped off outside of an auction. They then need to sit in front of the rich, and the auction bid to purge is $200,000. Mr. Lockhart and his wife accept the bid. The Hanover twins accept the bid. And finally, Mr. Hurst and his sons accept the bid. Everyone is then moved into a dark battlefield. The bidders enter the battlefield on the opposite side with night vision. Leo Barnes is forced to go after one so he can get night vision and be able to see. He takes one down and snaps his neck, but doesn't have enough time to get the night vision goggles. He takes another one out, and this time I actually able to get the night vision. He takes the night vision and looks around. As he's walking, the sisters try and kill him, but he kills them both. He meets back up with everyone and gives Liz glasses and a gun, and they kill another one. The final 2 bidders leave the battlefield, and a lot more people come into the battlefield to kill them all. They all get ready to say their last goodbyes, but then Shane gets killed from a bouncer. Carmelo and his team come just in time to save everyone. They tell them to get out of here because it's gonna get messy, but Liz decides she wants to purge. After leaving the auction, Leo steals a car and says he still has time when driving away. Leo parks up and explains what he's doing here. He says the person in the house he dissembled killed his son 12 months ago and that his blood alcohol was 3 times over the limit. Leo tells them to wait in the car as purge ends in 5 minutes. He breaks into the house and steals a knife from the drawer, then heads upstairs. He enters the room, drags him out of the bed, and puts a knife to his face, crying and asking the person what his son looked like. The scene then cuts off and we see Leo leave the house. He gets shot 2 times by Big Daddy. Right as Big Daddy is about to finish him off, he gets shot by the house owner. Then Big Daddy's army comes around, then the purge ends. Eva Kelly and the house owner drive Leo to the hospital. The movie ends with him making it to the hospital and the purge being over.